What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Occult Gaming channel. This is your host Bellart Wright, and today we are playing Lost Kingdoms for the month of Fromsoft. And today we have post commentary because of a glitch that happened while we were recording live. It did not save our commentary vids, our commentary tracks, so I just have to record this post com. And today we're doing the Dahl-Nok Valley, as we promised last time. Dahl-Nok Valley is a extra dungeon, and the clear conditions for it are to destroy all beehives. The black fog lies thick in this scenic valley. A handful of border guards fight desperately against swarms of giant bees. So we'll be doing the Dahl-Nok Valley. Mostly we're here to collect creature cards and also to explore. So let's go ahead and get to that. And I'm going to try to read everything, but it is post-com, so I can't really control the speed, so I might not be able to complete every description. But it should be okay. I don't think my reading speed changes between live and post-commentary, so... Alright, we got a pig creature who's also an asshole, apparently. He's tearing down bridges and stuff. So that's going to make our lives a bit harder. We do need to get across there, so we'll have to find an alternate route across. A scenic route, if you will. Right off the bat, we got a ferry. I'm going to chase this sucker down, but really... you don't need to, because you're starting a level, you have everything. Fairies are only there to restore what you've lost, health or stones or cards. Right off the bat, we have more of those pig creatures that we just saw destroy the bridge, and we can actually capture them. So as we can see, they're fire element, and we actually have some water cards in our hand, including the Ray, the offensive card. We really did a number on that one. And we also see that the environment is destructible. These trees here. There are stones in the trees. That's a nice little touch for a game like this. You wouldn't think that it have destructible things in the environment. Alright, almost got him down. He's weak enough now to where we should be able to capture him. I think we're going to try to do just that. We got to line up the throw first. That's what I'm trying to do, apparently. There we go. Trap him. Alright, of course Dark Raven gets experience. Alright, and we got the rareness of 1. It's fire creature, stone requirement of 2. It's a weapon type, 2 uses. Range of D, but it has a lot of attack power with that sumo charge. No range, but a lot of attack power. It's a web type creature that uses its portly shape to send enemies flying. The enemy must be located almost directly in front of the player for the sumo charge to be effective. So that tells you that no range. As a creature, it's pretty weak with 2 attacks. It can do damage with that second attack though, so we do want to avoid getting attacked. These pig-faced creatures are slow moving and extremely ornery. Their favorite weapons is the battle axe. Orcs are particularly common in the Dahl-Nok Valley. And that's where we are currently. So we're going to probably fight a ton of those as we go forward. And this is a unique orc design. It looks like they're wearing pig skins. Alright, and we got an orc card for free. So we capture one and we got another one. So they're going to make great additions to our deck. And that was pretty useless. That's useful. Got our Ray back. Oh yeah, and I had to reload the game because we skipped out on this description. And I wanted to see exactly what that fairy said, so I reloaded. I didn't want to, but for completion's sake. The thing is with the fairy, when you run into it, it immediately initiates the conversation. So I thought you had to run into it and press A to activate conversation, but that was not the case. This is a really cool loading screen right here. Alright, we're gonna get that cutscene again. We've already seen it, so let's go ahead and skip it. Alright. And we're gonna try to do exactly what we just did before. If you hold the car button down, you can use where to throw it using control stick. You can choose where you throw it. But that's all he said. You should try it. It might save your life. Something we already knew. That was pointless. Alright, so we're gonna try this again. Alright, we got one of them down to 1 HP. He should be very easy to capture. We do it right. Of course, we get the wrong one with the throw. But now we should be able to get two of them. Two orcs. We just gotta line up our throw, which isn't always easy. Just like that. I don't know what happened right there. Even watching it back, I don't know what happened. And I believe I was pissed. Live. And just wasting cards. Wasting. Yeah, I wasted a lot of cards right here in my frustration. Yeah, you can tell I was frustrated. It's really with this part of the level, what it is it's the items that are around kind of get in the way to throw and causes a little bit of wonkiness. Alright, so this was our third trip into the level, and you can tell I'm tilted, like literally. Alright, yeah, I was extremely disappointed when the recording didn't when it didn't record my voiceover. And that was yesterday. I only gave it a day. I thought I was gonna give it a couple days to mellow out, but I'm feeling pretty good. I recorded maybe 3 more episodes after this yesterday and had a lot of fun, so that improved my spirit greatly. So it's kind of funny now just to see how tilted I was. Right, we got the man-eater. The man-eater is at a disadvantage against the orc, because man-eater is nature, while orc is fire type. So just like Pokemon Grass, weak against fire. Right, and we can finally get this treasure chest, which oh well, we got it before we load it, which is the orc. And now we can actually go and face a giant bee for the first time. So that's the gimmick to this level, is that you have to shake these trees, knock down the honeycomb, the beehive, and fight these giant bees. These guys are extremely mobile. They can poison you. They attack quickly, and their tornado attack has a huge range on it. You can't capture them. I ended up trying to capture them a few times, but you can't capture these guys. And of course, as a nature type, they are weak against fire. Dark Raven. Dark Raven gets a lot of experience points in this level. Really, I wish I spammed this level a bit more. This level is a great level to power level your fire creatures, to power level any of your creatures really, because these bees give a ton of experience. Alright, we're gonna try to capture them here, but again, you can't capture these things. So it's just a exercise in frustration, because we're poisoned too. And this guy is so immobile that we're so mobile. Man, look how fast and often he attacks. Man, we took him down finally, but we got nothing out of it. And we're nearly dead. Alright, we got a Lycanthrope though. Alright, we got him down pretty good with Dark Raven. It's a miracle he didn't hit me right there. Yep, can't catch him, so I hope I realized that right here. And we're just hobbling along. I end up surviving this part for a lot longer than I should, honestly. So I think I make it all the way to the bottom. When really, like, here is where I should be dead. Alright, we got Carbuncle here, so you guys will be able to see the greatness of this card. He is weak against nature though, so he can't fully do the damage that he should be doing. But he's still pretty good. You guys can see like the fact that he'd be awesome situationally. Alright, and Mantrap has just annihilated the giant bee. I have no clue how he was able to take him down that easy. But he pretty much saved our lives right there. Okay, and this is our scenic route. Let me take these ladders here. And this is the main reason I didn't farm this level. Look at this abysmal ladder climbing speed. And I thought it was because she was hurt. Like, I'm like, there's no way this is the normal ladder climbing speed, but apparently it is. And it is terrible. And this ladder is entirely too long. So after climbing up and down this thing a few times, I decided I didn't want to do that anymore. So I just, I didn't mess around too much on this level. Although it would have been a great level to farm and to level up to get a lot of experience. Alright, we got a border guard actually. Now what would a young lass like you be doing way out here? I am Grelic of the border guard. Grelic. So he's not an Elandian guard, or maybe he is. He's wearing the Elandian armor. I have to give you a warning. On top of this cliff, there are several large eggs. Those are cockatrice eggs. We trapped the parents in a cave near here many years ago. They're sealed in, but they're not dead. We're here to make sure they stays in their cave. They stays in their cave. If you break one of those eggs, those little cockatrices will be madder than a drunken wobblewort. I wouldn't want no cockatrices chasing me, no sir. why they'll gobble up a person right up. They will. Man trap. And Hobgoblin. Okay, we are nearly dead. This will probably be where it all ends. We had a nice run. And we avoided it, wow. That attack is bullshit too. Yeah. Man trap is our angel, our guardian angel here. That could have been HP. Alright, at least we got a card back. But we aren't going to be surviving much longer. Because we are just... Yeah, there's a red fairy down there. Looks like a card. We can only make it to the ferry in the card. Did you see the bridge collapse? Yes, we did. I wonder why it fell down. Because of an asshole. A pig-shaped asshole. Alright, we got a mummy. And now we have to hobble all the way down here to the ladder. Will we make it? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Got wrecked. So right there, I was thinking that if I got hit with one spider attack, that because I survived the first one, I thought I'd be invincible, so I could survive the second one. No, you aren't invincible after you take a hit. You might be temporarily invincible, like a split second, but it doesn't last long enough to really protect you against a second hit. Alright, so we can take these guys out again, and we don't really need to cap them. We can just finish them off. Because we got 2 already. Or actually, I think we got 3 orc cards. I'll capture them anyway. Now we have 4. They are very strong. And only 2. They only take 2 stones to summon. So not bad. Not a bad card. I would say probably an exceptional card if you're willing to get up close. Oh yeah, this is annoying right here. The skeleton AI is pretty bad, but Carbuncle makes up for it with awesomeness. Yeah, now you see how those spin cards can be really good. That's why I love those spin cards. Alright, and relying on skeleton to finish anybody off is just frustrating, really. But he did the job, so we'll give him props. Alright, we got 2 more of these. And that's the whole goal for this level, is to kill all these bees. So as soon as you do that, the level's gonna end, so be careful about that. There's actually a sub goal here too. As the border guard mentioned, we have the cockatrices, and the cockatrices are actually the sub goal. They are like the gatekeepers to 2 treasure chests, because they turn some of the trees to stone. Those trees are blocking our path, and we have to kill those cockatrices in order to get those 2 treasure chests. So you do want to keep that in mind if you're trying to complete these levels and get everything. You do want to not kill every bee until you take care of the cockatrices. And cockatrices just sounds weird. Sounds like it should probably be like cockatry or something. Alright, and skeleton letting us down, but Dark Raven never lets us down. Dark Raven is love. Dark Raven is life. Dark Raven is reliable. And it's just funny how Dark Raven's card description shits on it so hard, but it's so good. And we missed that. We missed that wildly. It's the thing about summon creatures. You gotta plan out you gotta like predict the enemy with summon creatures, and it's just not possible in some cases. Like the bee moves so erratically. So I'm just not a fan of summon creatures. It's all about the independence, the weapons, the traps. Although traps so far haven't been super reliable. They're kind of on the weak side. Traps are a little too weak, to be honest. There are some good ones, and they do have this effect where if you summon 3 of them, you get something special. So I'm gonna wait to see what that something special is. Maybe that makes it worth it. I like the Mandragora. The Mandragora is like the best trap so far, which is funny because it's the first trap. Okay, and just seeing down here if there's any sort of extra secrets. I thought I remember like a cave down here, but I don't think there was one. I vaguely remember a cave for some reason. Maybe there's something about blowing these rocks up, maybe, but we can use skeleton and capture him right here, or we can use better yet, we can use the maelstrom, because maelstrom doesn't do a lot of damage anyway. Yep. So the likelihood of Maelstrom winning to get XP is not likely unless you're using it to capture. Another work. So I think we got like 4 of those so far. Alright, and I was probably tapping the A button on that. See if there was any red fairies. Alright, we got a skeleton back. Yep, and I guess I am double checking to see if there's a cave, because for some reason my mind is telling me, oh, we got another card back. For some reason my mind is telling me that there's some cave over here, and I don't know why. Oh, maybe, you know what, I was probably farming for these spiders, I think. Because I hadn't caught one yet. Yeah, that's what it was. And then friggin' skeleton, who's not consistent with anything, who's always disappointing me, went directly after the spider when I summoned him to take care of the orc. I summoned him right next to the orc to take care of the orc, but he went after the spider. And then, did you peep the fact that he killed the spider like a split second before I threw my card out? He was very effective at getting in my way, at disappointing me. It is insane. He's never that good at killing anything, but when I didn't need him to kill it, he managed to kill it. It's crazy. Like seconds before like a split second before I was ready to capture this. Annoyingly efficient was he in that fight. But I could have rectified that by simply what's the word? Discarding the card. I could have discarded his card, and that would have banished him from the field. But we do get a second chance here, so we're definitely going to use that second chance to capture monster or spider. And we'll use the skeleton to do it. Irony. Beautiful, beautiful irony. And skeleton gets the XP for it, so it's all good. So I won't read these off. The spider web has a range of B, offense of 12. It is summoned, 3-star requirement, earth monster. Hey, I read it off anyway. Awareness of 1 star. A summons monster that throws a spider web onto enemy monsters. Monsters hit by the web may suffer poisoning and paralysis. Poisoning and paralysis. So that's really good. This giant spider appears to be a plant at first glance. When approached, it will shoot out a spider web. Anyone caught in the spider's web will be unable to move at full speed. And it does. It looks like a rosebud. The legs look like roots. That's pretty cool. A spider that looks like a rose. And this is a pretty good card. It's a pretty good summon monster. I say the attack it does when you summon it is identical to the one it does when you fight it. So it throws that big web at you, and that web does it has an area of effect to it, which is pretty neat. Oh, and I just let him kill it. But I could have banished him to capture it. I suppose I learned that later in this episode, or in the next episode maybe. But I do learn it eventually. Alright, and finally, we can go up to this other side. Probably where the episode splits, maybe. We'll see. Look how slow this is. Dude, that is insanely slow.